Microsoft's AI chief just said your white-collar job vanished in 18 months. ByteDance dropped another massive video and audio generator open-source model. Microsoft exposed your confidential emails to AI by mistake. And Meta just patented an AI that keeps posting after you die. We also have a free and open-source music generator and a lot more. So without wasting time, let's jump right in. First up, the CEO of Microsoft AI, Mustafa Suleyman, said most white-collar jobs will be fully automated by AI within the next 12 to 18 months. He specifically named lawyers, accountants, project managers, and marketing professionals. This is not the first time we have heard warnings like this. Last year, Anthropic CEO Amodei said AI could wipe out half of all entry-level white-collar jobs. And Elon Musk said at Davos last month that artificial general intelligence could arrive this year. The question is, will it actually happen? Or is this just hype to sell more AI products? We will find out in 18 months. Next up, according to reports, the U.S. military already used Claude in a real operation. The operation to capture Venezuela's Nicolas Maduro in January, Claude was deployed through Anthropic's partnership with data analytics firm Palantir. An Anthropic executive reached out to a Palantir executive to ask whether Claude had been used in the raid. The answer was yes. Anthropic apparently did not know Claude was going to be used for that operation ahead of time. It also raised major questions. How do you ensure an AI company knows how its tools are being used? And what happens when the military uses AI in ways the company did not approve? Anthropic says it has not discussed the use of Claude for specific operations with the Department of Defense, but clearly that is not true. Next up, Elon Musk's AI is in serious trouble in Europe. According to Reuters, Ireland's Data Protection Commission just opened a formal investigation into Grok. The reason is sexualized images. Ireland's data watchdog complained that Grok has been creating deepfake-style sexual images of celebrities and public figures. These images can be extremely realistic, and they are being created without permission. This is a violation of the EU's General Data Protection Regulation. XAI has not yet commented publicly on the investigation, but this probe could force the company to add content restrictions to Grok or face massive fines in Europe. Next up, Microsoft just admitted to a massive privacy breach. A bug in Microsoft Office exposed customers' confidential emails to Copilot AI. Microsoft Copilot is an AI assistant built into Office apps like Outlook, Word, and Excel. But a bug in the system caused Copilot to access confidential emails it was not supposed to see. All of it was exposed to AI. Microsoft says it has now fixed the bug, but the damage is already done. Next up, Meta just patented an AI system that takes over your account after you die. Patent describes a system that uses AI to analyze your past posts, photos, and messages. Then it learns your writing style, your interests, and your personality. And after you die, it continues posting on your behalf automatically and forever. Next up, Bill Gates pulled out of India's big AI summit at the last minute. The summit was supposed to be a major showcase for India's role in the global AI race. Prime Minister Narendra Modi was hosting, and tech leaders from around the world were supposed to attend, but Gates canceled. And Fortune says the event has been dogged by organizational chaos. Multiple sources said the summit has been poorly planned. Schedules kept changing. Speakers were not confirmed. Logistics were a mess. And now one of the biggest names in tech just bailed. Fortune also mentioned that the controversy around Gates and his association with Jeffrey Epstein may have played a role in his decision to pull out. India's government has not commented on Gates's cancellation. Next up, the India AI Summit got even more awkward. Sam Altman and Amodei both avoided direct contact with each other. As you can see, during the meetup, they both stood side by side, but they refused to hold hands. Altman and Amodei both carried the rivalry to the next level. And speaking of Sam Altman, he just said something interesting about AI and job losses. But he also said some companies are using AI as an excuse for layoffs they were already planning. Companies announce layoffs, they blame AI. But the real reason is cost cutting or poor performance. He said AI is definitely displacing some jobs, but I think some companies are blaming AI for layoffs they would have made anyway. Next up, Amodei took a shot at OpenAI. Amodei suggested that OpenAI doesn't really understand the risks they're taking. Amodei and Sam Altman used to work together at OpenAI, but Amodei left in 2021 to start Anthropic because he disagreed with OpenAI's approach to safety, and now he is saying publicly that OpenAI is being reckless. Amodei made these comments in a recent interview. He said, "I think there are companies that are moving very fast and not thinking carefully about the risks, and I worry that they don't really understand what could go wrong." He did not name OpenAI specifically, but everyone knows who he is talking about. Next up, GPT 5.2 just derived a new result in theoretical physics. This is huge. OpenAI says the model was given a complex physics problem, and it generated a novel solution that physicists had not thought of before. The result has been peer-reviewed and confirmed by human experts. It is a real and valid contribution to physics. Next up, ByteDance is in a massive legal battle with Disney and Hollywood. Disney sent a legal notice to ByteDance over AI-generated videos. The problem is, CDance creates videos featuring Disney characters. Disney's lawyers said these AI-generated videos violate their intellectual property rights. They demanded that ByteDance immediately prevent unauthorized use of Disney IP in CDance. ByteDance's CDance 2.0 is trained on massive datasets of existing videos. That includes copyrighted content from movies, TV shows, and other protected works. This is the beginning of a massive legal battle, because every AI video company is facing the same problem. Next up, the UK just dropped strict new rules on AI chatbots. According to CNN, AI chatbots will now be subject to the UK's Online Safety Act. That means AI companies have to follow the same content moderation rules as social media platforms. They have to remove illegal content, protect children, and verify user ages. Next up, the United Kingdom's advertising industry is collapsing. Thousands of advertising professionals are leaving the industry, and the reason is AI. All the things that used to require teams of people. Now one person with AI tools can do it all. So ad agencies are cutting staff, and the remaining workers are looking for the exits. The Guardian says this is the largest wave of layoffs and resignations in UK advertising history. This is exactly what Microsoft's Mustafa Suleyman was talking about. Next up, researchers just made an AI breakthrough that could revolutionize electric vehicles. They used AI to design new magnets that do not require rare earth elements. This is huge. Right now, electric vehicles depend on powerful magnets made from rare earth metals. These metals are expensive. This creates a strategic weakness for countries trying to build EV industries. But these researchers used AI to discover new materials that can replace rare earth magnets. The AI analyzed millions of possible material combinations, and it identified several that have similar magnetic properties to rare earth magnets, but they are made from common, cheap, and abundant materials. If this works at scale, it could change everything. Next up, researchers created artificial animals using AI. They are simulated creatures that exist only in a computer. But here's the crazy part. Over time, without any instructions, these artificial animals developed functioning vision. They learned to see. The researchers did not program vision into the creatures. They just gave them simple goals: find food, avoid danger, and survive. And through evolution-style trial and error, the AI creatures developed eyes and visual processing. And finally, ByteDance dropped another massive open-source model. It is called Alive, and it is an audio-video generation model, both at the same time and perfectly synced. You type a prompt, and it generates a video with matching sound. Let me show you what this thing can do. Alive is built on something called the MMDIT architecture. That stands for Multimodal Diffusion Transformer. It has two separate DIT models, one for video, one for audio, and they are connected. Together, they generate synchronized audio-video content, and they compared Alive against the best commercial models: Veo 3.1 from Google, Kling 2.6 from Kuaishou, Wan 2.6, Sora 2 from OpenAI, and LTX2. Alive beat all of them. Now let me walk through the capabilities. First, role-playing animation. You give Alive a reference image of a character, and it generates videos of that character doing different things, with consistent identity across all videos. They showed examples on the website. Different characters, different actions, perfect identity consistency. Second, it generates diverse human voices and sound effects with natural lip sync alignment. You give it a single image, and Alive generates it with matching sound and lip sync.
Look at this part. It's fascinating.
Oh yeah, that is really great.
The garden looks absolutely perfect today.
I know, it feels like a fairy tale out here.
Fourth, motion quality. It excels in high motion scenarios with dynamic camera movements, including pans, tilts, and tracking shots. The demo videos show everything from realistic scenes to animated styles. One video shows ping pong players, another shows a tennis match, another shows photorealistic people, and so on. The model size is 14 billion parameters total, 12 billion for video, 2 billion for audio. That is smaller than many video-only models, but it generates both video and audio together, perfectly synced. The code is on GitHub. An online demo is coming soon. This is ByteDance, showing that China is not just catching up in AI. They are leading. Alive is better than Sora 2, better than Veo 3.1, better than everything else. And it is open source. This is the future of video generation. Next up, China just released an open source AI that can sing with emotion, vibrato, and perfect pitch. It is called SoulX-Singer, and it generates songs in 3 languages: Mandarin Chinese, English, and Cantonese. The system was trained on more than 42,000 hours of vocal data, and the results are stunning. Let me walk you through what this thing can do. First, zero-shot singing voice synthesis. You give it a short audio clip of someone singing, just 3 to 10 seconds, and then you give it lyrics and a melody, and SoulX-Singer generates a full song in that person's voice.
Where the skies are blue to see you once again, my love. An empty street, an empty house, a hole inside my heart. Where the skies are blue to see you once again, my love.
The voice quality is natural, and the pitch is perfect. They compared SoulX-Singer against 4 other systems.
Where the skies are blue to see you once again, my love. Where the skies are blue to see you once again, my love. Where the skies are blue to see you once again, my love. Where the skies are blue to see you once again, my love.
And SoulX-Singer beat all of them. But you want to change the lyrics? Normally you would need to re-record the entire song, but with SoulX-Singer, you just type new lyrics, and it generates the new version in the same voice. Let's see an example. Original lyrics are a rush, a glance, a touch, a dance, a look in somebody's eyes. We modified it. A spark, a glow, a kiss, a show, a stare beneath the skies.
A rush, a glance, a touch, a dance, a look in somebody's eyes. City of stars, are you shining just for me? Spark, a glow, a kiss, a show, a stare beneath the skies.
You can also take one song and make it sound like it is being sung by a completely different person or in a completely different style, all generated by AI.
Come on, who says you're not perfect? Who says you're not worth it?
Serving cat food in a glass on a coaster. Tipping Michael Jackson with a Barbie. Now this is the story of how I wrecks the party. Come on, who says you're not perfect? Who says you're not worth it?
I am what's wrong with this society. Come on, who says you're not perfect? Who says you're not worth it?
And there are lots of other capabilities here. SoulX-Singer is open source. The code is on GitHub, and the model is on Hugging Face. And there is a live demo you can try right now. Next up, a new open source AI model that can dub videos into different languages while keeping perfect lip sync and preserving the speaker's voice. Uses a single joint audio-visual diffusion model. One model that generates both the audio and the video at the same time, so the lips are always perfectly synced. Let me show you what this looks like. They took a clip from Home Alone. The original is in English. They dubbed it into French, they dubbed it into German, and they dubbed it into Portuguese.
I took a shower washing every body part with actual soap, including all my major crevices.
Une super douche lavant chaque partie du corps avec du vrai savon, y compris toutes les crevasses principales. Eine super Dusche, die jeden Körperteil mit echter Seife wäscht, exclusive aller wichtigen Spalten. Super banho lavando cada parte do corpo com sabão de verdade, incluindo todas as fendas principais.
The lips match perfectly, and the voice sounds like the original actor. This is insane. The code is available on GitHub. This is the future of multilingual content. Next up, a Chinese AI lab just released a 3 billion parameter model. It is called Nanbeige 4.1-3b. That is tiny by modern standards. GPT-4 has over 1 trillion parameters. CLAUDE has hundreds of billions. Even small models like Llama 3.18b have more than double this size. But this 3 3 billion parameter model just beat all of them. Let me show you the numbers, because the numbers are insane. On Live Code Bench version 6, Nanbeige 4.1 to 3B scored 76.9. Even Qwen 330BA 3B, which is 10 times bigger, only scored 66. Nanbeige 4.13B crushed them all. On Live Code Bench Pro Easy, Nanbeige scored 81.4. The next best was Qwen 3-30B-A 3B at 60.8. On AIM 2026 Part 1, a difficult math competition for high school students, Nanbeige scored 87.4. That is better than Qwen 330BA 3B at 87.3 and way better than any smaller model. Across every single benchmark, this 3 billion parameter model is beating models that are 10 times bigger. But here's where it gets really crazy. Most small models cannot do deep search at all, but Nanbeige is the first small general model to natively support deep search. The technical report is coming soon, and the model is available on Hugging Face. So that's all the highlights in AI this week. Let me know in the comments what you think of all of this. Which piece of news was your favorite, and which tool are you most looking forward to trying out? As always, I will be on the lookout for the top AI news and tools to share with you. So if you enjoyed this video, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.